the sky.
You're watching Today I Grew Up.
To infinity and beyond!
Today we're going to take a look at my new Indiana Jones Adventure Series figures. Normally I consider myself a vintage scale collector, but these were too awesome to pass up. 6-inch figures, when are we going to get Indiana Jones figures ever again? I don't think we will see this in the toy market. It's just only around when the movie releases, and once the movies are gone, so are the toys. Here we have Temple Escape Indiana Jones, really cool figure. He's basically the same one that we got for the standalone Indiana Jones release, I noticed. But the only difference is they fixed the clip here where the whip goes. It used to be very loose on the other figure, but they did fix that because mine's staying in really well. Sometimes on the holster for where the gun is, it does get a little loose on this one, but that's to be expected because they're pretty small latches. That's just a minor complaint for me though. I really love this figure for the most part. Does it look exactly like Harrison Ford? No, but it does look better than some of the other action figures I've seen out there on the market. Especially when you turn him around, it does look like Indiana Jones. I do use these pop figure stands that I got at Walmart. I think it was like $4 or $5 for a 10-pack, and they seem to fit him pretty well. And it looks really great. I love that he has the bag in his hand. He doesn't come with alternate hands like the other Indiana Jones does, so that's something to keep in mind when you pick this up. It is a little expensive. I got this on Shop Disney, and it arrived because they had it in stock, and you had to be a Disney Plus member, but now it's available for everybody to buy. So if you do want to pick this guy up, he is more of a shared exclusive, and I really like it. And the best part about this Indiana Jones is that he comes with the bag, but then he also comes with the idol pedestal. The pedestal itself is pretty cool. It's got that little moss greenery thing on the bottom there. You can see it's hollow. Very thick though. It doesn't feel like it's cheap. And then when you push this down, it's like the idol sinking down back into the pedestal, which is pretty cool. And then you press this and it just goes back up. So it's a pretty simple gimmick. I wish it was like maybe like a magnetic spring kind of thing. Would have been a little bit cooler. But I like the option to display the idol, which is the same idol we get with the standalone Indiana Jones release. But it's pretty cool that you can have the idol sitting on here with it pressed down. Or this is what the idol looks like when the pedestal is up. So it looks like Indy's about to swap it out for that sandbag. So that is pretty neat. I do like it that it comes with the idol. And yeah, it kind of is a bummer you have to buy 2 Indies if you want alternate hands. But if you don't really care about alternate hands, just buy this one because I think it's the best one. This Indy comes with a lot. It comes with the idol, the pedestal. It comes with the satchel bag, his coiled whip and uncoiled whip. It also comes with a sandbag, a pistol there. It's just really ready to go for adventure, and I really love this Indy. It's probably my favorite one in my collection because I love Raiders of the Lost Ark and I love that scene. This is my favorite Adventure Series figure right here because it comes with the pedestal and the idol and the sandbag, and that to me makes it worth it for displaying. You're probably thinking, another Indiana Jones? Why would you get 2 of them? Well, before the Temple Escape one was announced, I found this in my local Target pretty early on before the movie came out, and I was like, oh, I need to pick it up, and I'm glad I did because it's very interesting. It comes with alternate hands. You have closed fist, open hands, your gun trigger finger. So you get 4 hands plus the 2 hands he already has, which is one to carry the idol and the other one for his whip. But it's just really cool to have the options. You get the coiled whip, the uncoiled whip, 4 alternate hands, which is a lot of hands. And I'm sure it's interchangeable with the other Indy. And then I had to fix the belt clip though. And this is from a 2008 Indiana Jones 3.75-inch quarter figure. I got that whip and put it on there, and I also took and super glued this little hook here to hook the whip on because the other mechanism was just not working. So I ripped it off. I cut it off with scissors and I replaced it with the hook from the 3.75-inch figure, and it works. Before Hasbro fixed it on the Temple Escape version, now I have this one fixed because I just did it myself. But it's basically the same figure. I was looking at the head sculpts and the sculpting. Nothing has changed. You just get extra hands, and that's why I recommend picking this up if you care about that, because it gives them more options for holding accessories. One of my most favorite characters from Raiders of the Lost Ark, of course, is Marion. She is a really awesome character. I love her outfit here. Very reminiscent from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Really like the pattern on the shirt. The likeness of the actress is really good. I can't believe they nailed that head sculpt. It's very rare for action figures to actually look like their character, but this Marion definitely hits the mark for me. She looks exactly like the actress in real life, so I really love it a lot. Really, really nice with that piercing eyes right there. Really, really awesome, and one of my favorites. I had characters from the movie, so I had to pick up Marion. She comes with a really realistic monkey from the movie with the vest and everything. I love the gold painted details. There's actually articulation in the tail, which is pretty cool, and also in the arms. Very, very nicely done. One of the best minifigures that I've seen Hasbro release is this monkey. Look at that face. It really looks like the monkey from the movie, and I'm very impressed with the high quality deco, and it looks really awesome. And for fun, she comes with this giant frying pan, which is pretty neat. Next up is Short Round, one of my favorite characters from Temple of Doom. I love Short Round. He is so funny in the movie, says a lot of funny lines, and just keeps the adventure going. It's just super cool. And his relationship with Indiana Jones is just really, really fun. And he comes with this cloth goods jacket, although not really a fan of it. It looks a little oversized on him, and to be honest, I probably will be displaying him without this cloth jacket, but it's a nice option. Looks like he does have suspenders underneath, so it's pretty cool. He has some versatility there for displaying him. He comes with his baseball cap, and I added my own Sharpie detail for the New York logo because it's copyright and they weren't able to add that, but it's pretty cool that it's removable. Usually on these figures they don't have removable hats, because on Indiana Jones you can't remove his hat, but you can on Short Round, and I love that. And he also comes with Indy's fedora that does fit him. Pretty cool. Unfortunately, I heard it does not fit Indiana Jones. If you get the head sculpt without a hat, it doesn't fit, but it fits on Short Round, and it's a cool display piece nonetheless. I believe I'm going to be displaying this with Professor Jones. Just on the table next to him will look really nice, and I think that's pretty awesome. Short Round also comes with this really nice torch, pretty realistic looking fire up there, and then he comes with a little dagger so you can, be prepared for anything. And then he comes with this little Indiana Jones voodoo doll from Temple of Doom. Pretty fun, neat accessory. So he comes with a lot, and it's pretty fun. He does come with a Build-A-Figure, although I'm not planning to collect those Build-A-Figure artifacts. But I do like the accessories he comes with. Next we have Temple of Doom Indiana Jones, looking really cool and rugged, just like he did in that movie. His shirt's all kind of like ripped up and dirty. He's missing a sleeve on the shirt already. It looks really nice, and he even has like the whip marks on the back of his shirt. He's been through some battle damage there. Pretty cool. He's got his bandage wrapped around his fist there with his machete. Looks pretty awesome. I really like the head sculpt on this one. He looks really serious and ready for adventure. He comes with a satchel bag, his gun. He comes with a coiled whip. The actual clip that holds the whip actually works on this one, so Hasbro did improve that because they work on these later figures. It comes with an uncoiled whip. So it's pretty awesome. Really, really great figure. I love Temple of Doom, and so it's nice to have this one to go with my Short Round and have another version of Indiana Jones iconically from that movie. Here we have Professor Jones from Last Crusade. I really love the look on his face. He looks like he is a little bit serious there about his teaching or researching. I love that outfit with that bow tie, that classic suit. It's really, really nice. And although I feel like this is a figure for only diehard Indiana Jones fans, I don't see the casual fan buying this. If you're really into Indiana Jones, you're going to want to add this figure to your collection. I really love it. It's kind of no cloth goods, but it's like rubbery plastic. But I really like it, and the likeness of Harrison Ford is there for me. I really like this figure a lot. This is cool. I'm not really crazy about it, but it is a shield. Professor Jones isn't holding this in the movie, but it's a cool accessory from the movies, and I do appreciate it for what it is. And he also comes with this bone torch with realistic fire there coming out from the top. Pretty cool. A little unnecessary for me. It's not something I'm going to display my Professor Jones with, but it's nice to have as an accessory option. Now, this is something I found on eBay. It actually belongs to another random figure, but I realized it was in scale with Professor Jones. So what I did was I went to my local craft store. I loaded it up with like a vintage binoculars. It also came with a map rolled up of Europe, so I thought that was pretty neat to throw in with a rope tie. Also came with this little mini passport, and I think it'd be cool to put on a desk for Professor Jones. with his little briefcase. Comes with this little compass here with metal. This actually came with a figure, which is a really small, supposed to be the Grail diary wrapped up, you know, and it actually has the address there written on, although I can't really zoom further than that. It's pretty awesome. And I heard that in the future we're going to be getting Dr. Henry Jones Sr., and he's going to actually have the actual diary, but this is the wrapped up version, which is pretty nice, and I really like that he comes with this accessory, and I just threw it on the briefcase for fun. And here is Professor Jones holding that briefcase. I really love that look. It really matches the aesthetic of a vintage briefcase in used condition, pretty worn, something that I feel like Indiana Jones would carry around campus, and it fits some pretty cool accessories in it too. So that is pretty fun and a bonus that I did for my display. Last but certainly not least is Old Man Indiana Jones, as I like to call him, in Dial of Destiny. I just saw the movie, and I gotta say it's one of my favorite Indiana Jones movies of all time. You know, there's a lot of people who don't like it, but for me, I love the film. I think it's one great last adventure for Indy, and I'm all about it. I love that it takes place, you know, in 1969. Great time, and it's just a really fun adventure for an old man who's turning 80 years old. Harrison Ford pulled it off. He comes with his backpack accessory, comes with his flashlight, with his satchel bag, comes with the coiled whip there that you can clip in. Super nice detailing all around. I love the wrinkles on the pants, the jacket. Looks true to the movie scene. I love that they got the wrinkles on his face. Very realistic to what he looks like in the film, even with his white gray hair there. Looks super nice, and I'm super happy with how this action figure came out, and I really love it. I am so glad I'm not a completist, because that would just hurt my wallet, and these figures rack up pretty quickly, making them very expensive. If you're paying $24.99 each, you do the math after a while, times 25 figures, that's a lot of money to drop. So I'm going to be very careful in my spending, as I've been building up my Indiana Jones collection with other things like the retro collection and Funko Pops. So I'm going to be very careful for now with my spending, but for now these are the ones I couldn't live without. And I do want to collect a few Indiana Jones figures for The Last Crusade once that drops in December of this year. But for now, I'm very happy with this collection, and I'm very happy to have them lined up here. And I may pick up more in the future. Maybe I'll get a Club Obi-Wan Indiana Jones if it's on sale. You never know, I may add more to this collection. For now, I'm not going to do any of the Build-A-Figures because I need to save space in my room. But these are great, and I love the accessories, and I love the figures and the likeness of the actors. I think they all look really great, and I love what Hasbro did with this line. As always, partners, thank you so much for watching, liking, and commenting on these videos. It really helps support what I do here on YouTube. If you'd like to continue to support me on this journey, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, see you later for future videos on this channel, and I'll see you, partners, on the next video review.
You weren't the real Buzz Lightyear. You're an action figure. You are a sad, strange little man. You are a sad, strange little man. You are a child's plaything. Hey, Ham, look, I'm Picasso.
I don't get it.